Hi, I'm Shinohara. Today, we're visiting a rental apartment in Shizuoka. A new IMECHEN renovation has just been completed, so I'd like to walk you through the room. This project was carried out by IMECHEN Shizuoka Chuo, so I'll be speaking with Mr. Suzuki to learn more about the work that was done. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
To start, could you give us a quick overview of the property?
Sure. This is a reinforced concrete apartment building, and it's 38 years old. The unit is a 1K layout with a total area of 20.48 square meters.
So it's a 1K rental apartment.
That's right.
I heard that the client who commissioned this project is a well-known company.
Yes, it's Shizuoka Railway Company.
Wow, that's impressive. For those who may not be familiar, what kind of company is Shizuoka Railway?
Well, it's one of the most representative companies in Shizuoka, and I'd say almost everyone here knows it. If you don't, you're hardly a true Shizuoka local.
I see.
It's a long-established private railway that connects Shizuoka Station and Shinshinmizu Station.
Got it. They also operate buses, right?
Yes, they do.
And they're quite active in real estate as well.
That's right. They also operate as a dealer, and of course, they handle real estate and land development too. It's such a large company that even I can't fully grasp the extent of their business.
So it's a major corporate group. Now then, could you walk us through the 3 units you renovated for this project?
Sure.
We are distributing a makeover pamphlet. Please check the details in the description. So, Mr. Suzuki, I understand that 3 units were renovated this time, and that each unit had its own person in charge.
Yes.
For this project, you worked closely with each of them to understand their requests and bring them to completion, right?
Yes, that's right.
By the way, what kind of requests did you receive for this particular unit?
The biggest request was regarding the bathroom. It originally had a 3-in-1 unit bath, so we removed it completely. In its place, we installed the shower and powder 2 by Panasonic. By doing so, we were able to create more usable space. And since the washing machine area was originally located on the balcony, the main request was to bring it inside the room.
I see. Could you explain the changes in that area in more detail?
Of course, right this way.
In older apartment buildings, it's quite common to see a 3-point unit bath where the toilet and bath are combined.
Yes, very common.
We also receive many requests to separate those unit baths, so this project was exactly that kind of case.
That's right. If you open this door, the toilet is directly in front of you.
Got it.
And if you look to your right, you'll find the shower booth.
So this is the shower booth. And the request was to install Panasonic's shower and powder 2 here.
Yes, exactly.
Originally, the 3-point unit bath was located in this area,
Yes, that's correct.
and next to it, you installed the washing machine space.
Yes. We newly installed the washing pan and also added new water fixtures.
What was this space used for before?
Originally, part of the bathroom extended into this area, and the rest was used as storage. There was storage from the main living area extending into this section, so we removed that as well.
So you demolished the storage space and created a washing machine area instead.
Exactly.
Thank you. As a result, did the living space become slightly smaller?
Yes, it did. The wall was moved slightly toward the balcony, so the room itself has become a bit smaller in terms of actual floor space. However, since we designed it with an open closet, it helps maintain a sense of openness. So, I don't think it feels noticeably smaller from a visual standpoint.
So the room has become smaller by the width of this side wall. Earlier, we also interviewed the person in charge, and they mentioned that by intentionally not adding doors, the room feels more open and spacious.
That's true.
Since this is a 1K layout, if it were a studio where the kitchen and living area were all in the same space, I think a lot of people, including myself, would probably be concerned about cooking smells from the kitchen getting onto their clothes. But with a 1K, it works perfectly fine.
Exactly. Odors don't really carry over, and since the spaces are properly separated, it still feels like a distinct living area.
I think it works very well. And by not adding doors, you can also reduce costs slightly. For rental properties, if you're looking to add storage, This kind of open closet with just a shelf and hanging pipe is highly recommended.
I agree.
As the client also mentioned earlier, not having doors encourages tenants to keep the space tidy.
That's right. Since everything is visible, it naturally makes you want to keep things clean.
It also makes cleaning easier.
Yes, it does.
So, for this project, the renovation mainly followed the standard IMECHEN package. For example, replacing the wallpaper. And the flooring is PVC tile?
Yes, that's correct. This one is a product by Sangetsu.
Was this installed over the existing flooring?
Yes, we installed it on top.
What other work was done in this room?
We also replaced the air conditioner. And the ceiling lighting is new as well.
That's quite a unique and stylish light fixture.
Yes, it is. Initially, the request was to use only spotlights here, but we found that it would be difficult to secure enough overall brightness that way, and the light would be too dispersed. So we added this bar-type lighting fixture as well, to ensure sufficient overall brightness along with the spotlights.
Is this a product that allows you to attach a lighting rail directly to a standard ceiling?
Yes, exactly. It's designed so that no additional electrical work is required.
I see. So you installed 2 spotlights on the rail and 1 longer light fixture. Are these separate products?
Yes, they are.
It turned out really stylish.
Thank you. In addition, we replaced the interior doors and also upgraded the intercom. Previously, it didn't have a video monitor, so we installed a new model with a screen so you can see who's outside. The switches were also older types, so we replaced all of them with new ones.
So all the switches and outlets were replaced?
Yes, everything was replaced.
How about the paintwork?
For painting, we worked on the window frames here, and also the frames around the entrance. We had a professional painter match the color to the new doors and finish them in white.
I see. Thank you very much.
Now, let me walk you through the kitchen area. This kitchen is the Compact 50 model by Kame Manufacturing.
What kind of kitchen was installed here originally?
Originally, there was a mini kitchen unit, but it was very compact and enclosed by walls on both sides, which made the space feel quite cramped. Also, it had been in use for many years, so we decided to replace it entirely.
I see. What is the color of this Compact 50 model?
This one is called Silverline.
It's a really clean, modern color.
Yes, we coordinated everything in silver, including the cabinet doors and the range hood.
Is the cooktop an IH type?
Yes, it is.
I also see an electric water heater next to it. Does that mean this unit is all electric?
That's right. There's no gas supply, so everything is powered by electricity.
I see.
One more thing about the kitchen. The ceiling height here was quite low, so we made a few adjustments. First, we removed the range hood cover panel. Instead of ordering it with the panel, we installed just the range hood itself. Also, the upper cabinet is usually about 60 centimeters in height, but we reduced it to 50 centimeters. This allowed us to secure enough space between the sink and the cabinet above.
So not only is the ceiling low, but there's also a duct running through this area, right?
Exactly.
I see.
And there's also a beam here, which would interfere with the kitchen installation. Originally, the kitchen was installed in front of this beam. But this time, we pushed the kitchen further back to make better use of the space. By combining that with the Compact 50 design, we were able to create a much wider space in front of the kitchen.
What are the dimensions of this compact kitchen?
The width is 1200 millimeters, and the depth is 50 centimeters.
So 1200 millimeter wide and 50 centimeter deep. Compared to kitchens from other manufacturers, this Compact 50 model has a shallower depth of 50 centimeters.
Yes.
For example, products like Tio by Lixil and similar models from other brands are typically 60 centimeter deep. So when you have a narrow hallway like this, the Compact 50 becomes a very practical choice.
Exactly.
And as you mentioned earlier, the height between the countertop and the range hood is regulated by fire safety codes. So removing the cover panel helped us meet those requirements.
That's right.
This kitchen panel looks really stylish as well.
Thank you. We selected a mosaic tile-style panel for this area.
I see there are 2 downlights installed above the kitchen.
Yes, and we also added one more above the washing machine space.
Without that, it would feel quite dark.
Exactly. Originally, this area was quite dim, so we increased the number of lights from 2 to 3. And since they're LED, the brightness has improved significantly.
Yes. Without lighting there, the laundry area would be pretty dark. It's much brighter now, which is great. I also noticed that the electrical panel has been replaced.
Yes, we installed a new one.
And this is the entrance area.
Right. Originally, there was a shoe cabinet with doors, similar to a closet. However, since the entrance space is quite limited, opening and closing doors can be inconvenient. So this time, we have opted for an open movable shelf. Next, let's take a look at another unit.
So Mr. Suzuki, this is a different room with the exact same layout, but designed by a different person in charge, correct?
Yes, that's right.
All right, please show us around.
Sure, this way.
At first glance, the flooring color is different.
Yes. It's a darker tone compared to the previous room.
I see. But the kitchen is white.
Yes, it is.
How about the kitchen panel?
It's the same panel as in the previous room.
So the layout itself is identical?
Yes. This unit also used the shower and powder tube by Panasonic, and the washing machine space is in the same position. So the layout is completely the same.
But the door color is different.
Right. The doors are also from Panasonic's Veritas series, in a color called Pearl Gray.
I see. And wow, this is impressive. Indirect lighting?
Yes. It's quite rare to see indirect lighting in rental properties, but the person in charge really wanted to include it in this design. It's also dimmable.
That's great. Was there originally a beam here?
Yes, there was. We extended the wall slightly around the beam and used that newly created space to install the lighting.
I see. Thank you. And this wallpaper is really bold and stylish.
Yes, the person in charge had a strong preference for a stone-like finish. At first, we considered using actual stone sheets and even reviewed them as an option. However, both the installation costs and the material costs turned out to be quite high, and it would have gone well over the budget. So instead, we selected a wallpaper that closely resembles stone.
It really does look like stone. It even has a slightly textured feel, which makes it look very realistic and stylish. It has a strong masculine appeal.
Definitely.
The previous room had a brighter color scheme that might appeal more to a female audience, but this one feels more tailored toward a male preference. The ceiling also has an accent finish, right?
Yes, it does. It has a plaster-like texture, as if it were applied with a trowel by a craftsman.
It might be hard to fully capture on video, but it really gives the impression of a hand-finished plaster surface. Is the lighting the same as in the previous room?
Yes, it is.
So it's a lighting rail that can be attached directly to the ceiling?
Exactly.
And this unit has a closet.
Yes. The closet doors match the same color as the room doors.
Was this folding closet door newly installed as well?
Yes, it was. Originally, there was an older built-in closet here, but it had deteriorated quite a bit, and also had a very dated, old-fashioned look. So we replaced it with a new one this time. The window frames here were also repainted to match the same color tone.
The previous room had white frames, but this one is gray.
Yes, we custom matched the color to coordinate with the doors.
I see.
The air conditioner here has also been replaced with a new unit. Originally, I believe the air conditioner was installed on this side of the wall, around here. Then, after several years, It seems it was relocated to the other side. As a result, the wiring had been left exposed. But during this renovation, we relocated the wiring and installed a new outlet near the air conditioner for a cleaner finish.
And now this is the third unit.
Yes, let me show you around.
So for this room, the renovation wasn't very extensive, right?
That's right. When Shizuoka Railway Company originally purchased this property, this unit had already been renovated. So this time, the request was to go beyond basic restoration and add some improvements. We mainly updated the surface finishes, replaced some of the doors, and upgraded certain fixtures.
So the kitchen wasn't part of this renovation?
That's right. This is the existing kitchen.
It's a bold red kitchen.
Yes. Inside the cabinets, there had originally been painted finishes. But since the paint had started to peel, we repainted those areas.
I see.
We also replaced the faucet. It used to be a two-handle type, but we upgraded it to a single-lever faucet. The IH cooktop was also quite old, so that was replaced as well. We also changed the faucet in the bathroom.
Got it. So this unit bath had already been renovated by the previous owner?
Yes, that's correct. However, it was quite dirty. So we carried out a thorough cleaning and restored it to a more presentable condition.
And next to it is the toilet?
Yes, this is the toilet. The door here is the same color as the ones in the previous room. But originally, the door colors throughout the unit were inconsistent. So we wanted to unify the color scheme this time. The main room doors were replaced. But since the toilet had already been renovated, we used an optional sheet from Panasonic's Veritas series to match the color instead of replacing the door entirely.
I see.
These frame areas as well. The bathroom frame and the entrance frame were painted to match the same color tone, so they blend seamlessly. And in the room, the closet door is also in the same color.
So both the closet door and this hinge door were newly replaced?
Yes, that's right. And the window frames were also custom painted to match the same color. Overall, the entire room is coordinated in a grayish tone.
Grayish is very popular, isn't it?
Yes, it is. The designer was particularly focused on this concept.
So the wallpaper and flooring is also grayish.
Exactly.
By keeping everything in the same color palette, the room now has a very cohesive and unified look.
The lighting fixtures were also replaced, and we selected colors that match the grayish theme. And the air conditioner has been replaced as well. Originally, the wiring was exposed, and in this case, it remains visible even after the renovation.
So the outlet is here.
Yes.
A dedicated line was drawn from the breaker panel specifically for the air conditioner.
That's right. In the previous room, we were able to conceal the wiring inside. But since this unit focused only on surface updates, the wiring remains exposed.
We are distributing a makeover pamphlet. Please check the details in the description. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Since the construction cost for this project is not publicly disclosed, we're unable to share the exact figures. However, we have many similar renovation projects featured on our channel, so you can assume the cost is in a similar range to those examples. Also, we often get questions from viewers asking for a summary of the kitchen, equipment, and product names used in the renovation. So, could you tell us the specific products and grades used in this project?
Sure. For the kitchen, we used the Compact 50 by Kame Manufacturing. The color options were white for 2 units and Silverline for 1 unit. For the bathroom, we used the Shower and Powder 2 by Panasonic. As for the interior doors, we used Panasonic's Veritas series. The lighter color is called White Oak, and the other 2 units feature Pearl Gray.
Thank you very much. At the Shizuoka Chuo branch, they specialize in rental property renovations like this, as well as renovations for pre-owned homes. So if you own a property in or around Shizuoka, we highly encourage you to reach out and inquire. Thank you again for your time today.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching today. If you do not yet have the IMECHEN brochure, It's available for download from our website, so we encourage you to please download it. Additionally, we have a separate YouTube channel called The Backside of IMECHEN, where we share behind-the-scenes footage of our shoots and casual discussions with our affiliated shops. So, we'd love for you to check that out as well. Thank you.